Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video was highly requested by many of you guys, and as you know, I like to please my subscribers. So many of you guys requested me to do a video of my labor and delivery experience, so that's what I'm gonna do in today's video. First and foremost, if you guys are new to this channel, hi, welcome. My name's Sandra. And if you're new, join the family, subscribe. What are you waiting for? Anyways, enough of me rambling. Grab your snacks, anything you need to grab, just get it, because this is gonna be a long story time. But of course, before I start this video, give this video a thumbs up, show some love, leave some comments, hearts, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sorry guys, if you guys hear the background music, it's because my youngest is watching TV. You know, gotta keep them entertained somehow. So where do I even begin with? So I guess I'm gonna start with my firstborn. Makes sense to start with him because he's my firstborn. So the day I found out I was pregnant with him, I don't really remember the date, but I know it was like around October, beginning of October. But anyways, like the symptoms started kicking in super quick. For one, I had missed my period, so of course I had to go get a pregnancy test. And not only did I miss my period, but I started getting like all these like random symptoms, started feeling sick. Oh, and FYI, with my firstborn, we were actually trying to get pregnant. It took me like almost a year for me to get pregnant and stuff, but I ended up pregnant somehow. So yeah, that day I ended up taking a pregnancy test, and of course it was as I expected. I was pregnant. Honestly, I didn't even know how to feel because we kept trying for a whole year. It took us a year to get pregnant, so I didn't even know how to feel. But I was excited, I'm not gonna lie. I was super happy, but like shit just hit me real quick because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be a mom. But in all honesty, I didn't know pregnancy was gonna be so damn hard until I freaking experienced it. And what guys don't even understand is all the symptoms we go through, the hormones, everything, like everything. Like with my firstborn, I remember having a lot of like morning sickness. I wouldn't tolerate certain foods. I would throw up a lot. But that was only for like the first couple months, like the first 5 months, I would say. Say hi, Papa. What are you eating there? What's that? Candy?
Honey.
So yeah, the date the doctors told me that he was gonna be born in was July 5th. But then he decided he wanted to come out super early. He came out 2 weeks earlier. Huh, Papa? You did not want to be in mommy's belly no more? Yummy. But anyway, so when the day got here, it was during the week. I believe it was a Wednesday. And it was like late at night, like around 8, I believe. Actually, correction, I believe it was 11 p.m. at night. It's crazy because I wasn't even expecting my water to break that night. The crazy part was that my husband had just got home from indoor, and he took a shower and everything, and I showered too, right? So as he was getting in the shower, I was like, alright, I'm gonna take a nap. And then all of a sudden, I hear this snap. And I'm not gonna lie, this snap hurt like a bitch. So then I was like, oh, let me go drink some water. I get up. As soon as I get up, I kid you not, a freaking gush of water comes out of my vajayjay. And at that point, I'm like, did my water just break? Or like, what the hell? I didn't even know how to react, honestly. So then my husband gets out of the shower, right? And I'm like, hey babe, oh my god, guess what? So then he's like, what happened, babe? I told him, my water broke. And it's funny because he came out in his freaking bath towel. He wasn't even changed it. And I told him, I was like, hey babe, my water broke. The first thing he said, he's like, are you sure? I was like, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I wouldn't be dripping in water. And not only that, but that shit popped. So that shit hurt. And it's crazy because both of us didn't know what the hell to do. The first thing we did, call his freaking mom. Like she was gonna do something. So then after that, like we rushed to the hospital. We got there like at 12:30 or something like that. And the funny part is, the husband was so excited, he freaking took the whole squad, like everybody. He called everybody, hey, my girl's in labor, let's go. And it's crazy because once my water broke, I didn't even get contractions until I got to the hospital. I think like my first contractions were at 3 centimeters, but they were like mild. But then when I was already at 6 centimeters, I couldn't take the pain anymore. So I decided to get epidural. I'm not proud of getting epidural, but yo, girl was in so much pain, so I couldn't take it. I was like, put that shot, please. The only thing that I didn't like about getting epidural was that they had to kick everybody out, including my husband. I was like, why? It makes no sense. But anyways, once I had got the epidural, a girl was feeling good. Like, I mean good, because I was on that morphine too. So when I was at my 10 centimeters, I believe it was like 9 in the morning. It took me like 30 minutes, I think, to push this little one right here out. But it was so worth it because I didn't even feel anything. But then after he came out, I guess the doctors had told me that I was running a fever. So I ended up staying at the hospital for 2 extra days, I believe, because they had to like give me like antibiotics and stuff like that. But overall, my firstborn's pregnancy was a smooth ride because honestly I didn't feel anything, so it was pretty easy. I just don't like the fact that I had to get epidural with him because now I have like back symptoms and stuff like that, and they hurt. And not only that, it was more of a longer process of recovery when you get epidural than when you don't. But overall, I feel like my firstborn's pregnancy was easier than my secondborn, for sure. So with my secondborn, he wasn't planned. He wasn't. He was more like a type of, girl, here you go, another baby, good luck. So with my secondborn, I say he's super opposite compared to my firstborn because with him, I didn't even get any symptoms at all. With him as well, I had missed my period, so of course I went to go get a pregnancy test. So when I took the pregnancy test and it came out positive, I was like, back to square one again. But honestly, with my second pregnancy, I didn't even go through like anything. With him, I didn't even get morning sickness. The only thing was like at the ending of the pregnancy, I did like suffer a lot of back pains with him. Because with him, I was a little bit more bigger, so I started showing super early. So my due date for him was supposed to be November 28th. But of course, since my kids like coming out 2-3 weeks earlier, so he ended up coming out November 11th, 2017. That's like what, 2 weeks and a couple days earlier than my firstborn. So yeah, that morning of November 11th, I woke up super early, like at 7 I think. That morning I woke up not feeling good at all because I started like getting cramps, which was very weird. So I was wondering why my stomach was hurting so bad, right? So I was like, alright, I don't think I'm going through labor right now. Because I had 2 weeks and a couple days left, right? Little did I know, I was actually going through labor. So then I decided to wake up my husband and tell him what was going on, right? And then he tells me, oh, you want to go to the hospital? You think you're having contractions? So then I told my husband I don't want to go to the hospital just yet because I was like, what if the contractions go away? There's no point in me going to the hospital, right? So then I wait an hour, still contractions. 2 hours, still contractions. So then I decide, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital because this is serious. I may be going into labor as we speak. And FYI, my water didn't break this time, which is weird because with my firstborn, my water did break. And with my secondborn, it didn't. I got hit with straight contractions, no water breakage, so very opposites them too. So once I had arrived to the hospital, the doctors checked me to see if I was dilated. And then they ended up telling me that I was dilated. I was dilated 3 centimeters. And this was around like 12 p.m. that day, November 11th. Almost like 1. I was like in shock because I was like, I'm already dilated? Like, this is insane. So they checked me in. And I kid you not, once I was already checked in the room and everything, oh my god. These contractions, I swear, were worse than my firstborn. It's not even funny. And I had promised myself, I was like, nope, I'm not gonna get epidural this time. And it's crazy because I was dilating so fast. And like the contractions were insane. And of course, since with my firstborn I got epidural, my husband was like, oh, you want to get epidural with for this one? And low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I did want epidural, but honestly I didn't even have time because the baby was already about to pop out. I had told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna go through the pain for a little bit, see how far I'll go, and if I can't stand it, then I'll get epidural. But time was ticking, little did I know. So it was around 2 o'clock, 2:30 or something like that. So then I started to feel a lot of pressure down there, right? So I called my midwife telling her that I think I'm ready. So then the midwife comes, she checks to see how far along I'm dilated. And she said I was already 10 centimeters. So they started prepping the stuff. So it was already too late for me to even think about getting epidural. Even if I wanted epidural, they weren't able to put epidural because that takes a process itself, and the baby was already ready to come out. So I guess I just had to suck it up and take one for the team. I never felt so much pain like I did with my secondborn. It's crazy. I give props to all the moms out there. Took it like champs, cause that shit ain't easy, girl. Like, your shit rips from one corner to the other corner. So yeah. And not only that, with this pregnancy I did struggle because I lost a lot of blood apparently. So they were trying to like control that as well. So it was like a life and death type of situation, but thank God I survived. But anyways, he ended up being born at 2:45 p.m. November 11th, 2017. But it's crazy because since I didn't get epidural, my recovery was like super fast. Like in a week I was already fine. Unlike when you get epidural, you could barely walk and shit. But when you don't get epidural, you're walking that same day. But yeah, overall both my experiences were different. I don't know if I'll do it again. I'll probably do it in a couple years because right now I'm not trying to have any more kids. 2 is more than enough. But if I do end up having another kid, I hope it's a girl this time because having another boy, oh my goodness, would be a handful. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys like my little story time. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.